Hey everybody, I'm Heather and I'm here with another video. Today I am sharing my December Daily 2019 kit. I've done December Daily for several years now. You can check out my playlist, which I'll link below if you would like to see more details on that. But I like to show my kit of what I'm using at the beginning of December so that you can get an idea of things that I include, so maybe that will inspire your own December Daily kit. Or you could use this as inspiration just as a scrapbooking kit. So maybe you're not documenting every day, but if you like to put kits together to help you scrapbook, you could totally use these ideas for that as well. So first of all, I will show you kind of how I've got it set up. I've got one of these iris containers from Michaels, and this is a red one because I like to use it for December Daily, so it's perfect for Christmas. And then I also have this plastic case with my embellishments organized in it. This is a piece that came from, well, the brand is on here. It says Plano, Plano, and I've had these for years. I've got several of them and they fit in a little stacking organizer drawer thing. But I pull them out all the time for this sort of thing. So in there is the embellishments, which I'll go through in a moment. I'm also using some of these zipper pouches. I think these are from Freckled Fawn, and I'm using those to organize some things. And then in the bottom of the iris container, I have my larger things. So I've got my pocket pages in here, as well as my pocket cards and a 6x6 pad. And then I've got a couple dies here, which I'll probably pre-cut some of these to go in my kit. I still have to do that. In here I've got a Ziploc full of scrap pieces that will work. These are from another project that I've used this collection for, so that's why I have some scraps already. And then same with this. This is a paper pack that I have open already. And then I also added a couple sheets of 49 and Market, and this paper I got last year, I think, at the Paper and Ink Boutique, and I just really like those nice patterns. And same with these little trees. This is also 49 and Market, and I kind of prefer this little small tree pattern, and I think the neutral grays will go with the other collections I'm using. So I've put this Pam Bray Winter and Christmas paper collection in here. I don't know how much of this I'll use because it has a lot of greens in it, which I don't want to include in this album, but I'll see if any of them coordinate with the other papers I have. So primarily I'm using the Canadian Winter papers by Wild Whisper here, and those will be really fun. It's a red and navy and orange and neutral sort of color scheme, so those are really fun. And then I've got more here, so I think I have a single and a double pack in here, which should be plenty of full-size paper. And then, as I showed before, I have the coordinating card packs. So there's 4x6 cards and 3x4 cards. And again, I might use some of the 6x6 size of Pam's stuff, but probably not with the green, maybe some of the neutral sheets. So those are the papers. And then we'll get into some of the embellishments. This is always my favorite piece. I just love how this looks. It gives me so much inspiration, and I can't wait to dig into all these goodies. So here I've got washi tape lined up. I just threw in my roller date stamps here to use. And then I've got underneath here some sequins and things. Mostly just some star and neutral sequins for shaker pockets, but I do also have the coordinating Wild Whisper Canadian Winter sequins here. So there's red and pink and some kind of clear and iridescent ones in there, so that's super pretty, which I'll use as well. We are out of these on our site at Wild Whisper, but I know for sure that Paper and Ink Boutique still has some, so you can order online from her if you're in Canada, or if you're in Calgary, I suggest you go shopping there. I've got some little bits in here, little die cuts and things. I've got metal embellishments, like charms. There's some deer charms that are really pretty, some clear snowflake acrylic pieces, some paper clips, and that's about it, I think. Here I've pre-stamped some of the designs from the Canadian Winter stamp set and cut them out. This one I colored using some sparkly markers, and then I've got these little cards from Tim Holtz. I've had those for years, and then just a couple little tags in there. In here I've got some baker's twine in the different colors, as well as some sequin trim and some tiny little brads in this bottle. I've got some glitter here, which I will probably use in shaker pockets with the sequins. And then I've got some deer cutouts from this die set that I had. Where did it go? It's the other deer one anyways. There's a... I lost it. It's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. So there's this deer, but then I also have that little trio of deers, and that's what's cut out in here. I learned this at a crop I was just at from a woman. She die cut these with foam core, and foam core is about 1/4 inch thick, like that thick, and then it still works with these thin dies, but when you cut it, it smushes it. So this is a lot thinner, as you can see, but it still has some thickness and some cushion to it, so it looks like you've stacked up a bunch of cardstock dies, which is really cool. So I love that technique. And then I've just got some other embellishments in there. Here I've got these vellum frames with a metal frame around, and there's circles and squares there. In here I've got some bingo kind of numbers. Is that what these are? Bingo? I don't really remember. And then in here I've got the set of Canadian Winter flare badges. So those coordinate with the paper collection perfectly as well. I love this little deer one. There it is, you can see. And in here I've got some wood veneer. This moose is a Wild Whisper one, and I've got some, oh, that's a Wild Whisper one too. I've got some snowflakes in here that are from Southern Ridge, and then some tiny little ones from my stash. In here I've got a few tassels, so I might make a charm keychain thing to hang on the edge of my binder, and just some little lace trim in there. And then I talked about the rest, I think. So that is the embellishment case, which, as I said, is my absolute favorite thing to look at. It's just really inspiring. Next, as I said, there's some dies. These are snowflake dies, so I might pre-cut some of those as well. And next are these little pouches. So in this one I've got some trim, and I had this trim in my kit last year, but I don't know if I used any of it, but it matches really well with the kit this year, so I included it again. There's this black and white snowflake sweater pattern, and then there's this red and white deer pattern, and I'm still obsessed with deer, so that's staying in there. I've got the Canadian Winter stamp set in here. There's a few of these left on our website, but not many. And then last year's Home for the Holiday, or actually 2 years ago, the Home for the Holidays stamp set. The Canadian Winter die cut package, so this coordinates as well, and there's lots of fun goodies in that. I also included last year's 4x4 stamp set, which is called Christmas Comfort, so might use some of that. And then I've got a few stamps in here. This one is a Stampendous stamp that I got last year, and I love this design. And then these two are both Emerald Creek stamps, and I really love those as well. So we'll see if we can incorporate those. So this pocket holds all the stamps plus these trims in here. And then I included a couple embossing powders. I've got champagne and the salted wine enamel from Emerald Creek. I really like both of those. And then in this pocket are lots more goodies. This one's pretty full. So I don't do foundation pages like Allie Edwards does for her December daily, but I'm thinking I might pre-punch some of these tags and pockets and just stick them in my album so that I remember to use them. I've got some glitter snowflakes in there from Recollections, and these bigger white ones are using that foam core technique with a die that I talked about. I've got a couple Santa notes. These are foiled, so that's really pretty. A foiled envelope that I have from my stash, a Santa envelope that goes with these note cards, and again I might pre-punch those for the album. Some stickers that I had last year, so again I'll just use the ones that coordinate, not the green ones, I don't think. And then I've got a bunch of letters, so some gold tile letters, some scripty white ones that are from a December daily a few years ago by Jasmine Jones. Those are really pretty. These black and white skinny letters from Freckled Fawn. These Christmas themed word stickers in red. These Tim Holtz Christmas themed word stickers. Really vintage, I love those. Some glassine bags, which again I might pre-punch. A simple gray font from Studio Calico. There's not many of these letters left, so I might just see what words I can pre-make and use that. These rose gold ones, I've included kind of all different metals again this year. I've got rose gold washi tapes in there, but I really like these letters. These navy sparkle letters, I'll see if any of those coordinate with what I'm documenting because they're really pretty and they work well with the collection because it has navy. Same with these tiny navy stickers and the white ones from Paige Evans' collection. Another metal I used, I included these gold ones, and these are Christmas themed that I used last year as well, and I've still got quite a few left, so I love these sprigs and the trees and snowflakes and things as well as the words, so very usable. And then this I had in my kit last year too, some more thickers and some really usable icons and little embellishments and things. I love this set. I forgot I had them in my kit, so I haven't used them all year, I don't think, but I really like these. So that's everything that's in the other pouch. Oh, no, I forgot these. So I've got some labels here as well from Tim Holtz, the little stickers, these foil stickers, and some label letters from Tim Holtz. So these, I've used lots of these, which is why I included 3 packs, because some of them have none of certain letters. But that is the kit. I hope you're inspired by this to put together your own scrapbooking kit or even start December daily. I know we're already into December, so I will be soon posting a video of the first few days of December that I document. I'm going to share a haul video as well, or I might have uploaded it already, where I purchased this binder, which is going to be my December daily binder, and I'm going to alter the cover because I don't want to use green in my album. I want to keep with the colors in the Canadian Winter collection, so I'll see how I alter it, and this is what I'll be using. It's got this nice plate on the spine, and that's the plan. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and a fabulous December ahead. Bye-bye.